Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka and we are back with another Twitter thread. Today I want to talk about the future of Yu-Gi-Oh anime. So in case you're unfamiliar, Yu-Gi-Oh has had an anime every single season to coincide with a new summoning mechanic until recently. Yu-Gi-Oh 7s and Yu-Gi-Oh 7's Go Rush Typer Force X are not about Yu-Gi-Oh the trading card game, but are about a side product, Yu-Gi-Oh Rush, which has left Yu-Gi-Oh without any way to get impressionable 14-year-olds to buy cardboard that costs $100. What to do? I propose the next Yu-Gi-Oh anime be about the cards themselves instead of people wielding them. And to that end, we're going to talk about some of the stories that would translate well to the animated medium. I'll begin with the obvious choice, Brandon. A multi-season anime following the exploits of Ecclesia, Fallen of Albaz, Spriggan's Kit, and a whole other cast of characters that I really cannot remember right now. Think of it like Arcane, but instead of being about lesbians, it's about heterosexuals. Let's see if you came up with anything better. Hear me, young traveler, as I weave you a tale spanning generations, a tale of love, betrayal, birthright, and honor. This is the tale of the Six Samurai. The Six Samurai story is actually really interesting. It's about like an unkillable god warlord whose son has to take over the mantle or something, and there's all these constant power clashes. I mean, it seems like it'd do really good as like a prestige TV show kind of loosely connected to the Yu-Gi-Oh mythos. And it would last the length of exactly one 6M FTK. Isekai anime number 85820104716940. Stranded in another world with a pot of Folgers coffee, and my sister is the Demon King? Vsauce. Yeah, Vsauce is great. I'd love to hear more about his story. We would get Kashtira and Tear Limits animated, and I think it'd be fun to witness Vsauce interacting with all his other different personalities. Yeah, I would like to see some sort of media created about Vsauce interacting with his other personalities. I just think it probably couldn't be shown on television. It's time for BL. Finally, someone says it. I like that they put a girl in this archetype, like as a gag. They were like, yeah, let's get real though. It writes itself. I mean, this is probably Yu-Gi-Oh's most recent big hit in terms of interesting thing that is happening in the card game. VTubers who moonlight as jewel thieves is such a funny fucking idea. All these shonen level ideas. Nah, dog. Give me cute Hamtaro-like adventures with the rescue animals. Thank you for saying it. We don't need another 5 years of power scaling debates about Albaz's feats. Instead, the only feats we need are the cute little ones on the hedgehog here. A diaBellstar anime will go hard, especially if Goblin Bikers and White Forest are there. I agree. Every week, same conflict. Getting diaBellstar into the shower. World Legacy would be the most emotionally engaging. Albaz lore would be the most action-packed. Dual Terminal lore would be the longest running. Slice of Life with the Ojamas. It's actually surprising we don't have this yet. Slice of Life Ojama anime would do so unbelievably good. The numbers on this thing would be out of this world. I genuinely can't think of a better Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Checks so many boxes for fans of the franchise and anime fans alike. Pretty ladies who turn into badass demon ghost spirit fighting warriors. They even have a cool ass anime logo, and they have lesbian sex on screen. That is literally true. Oh my god, yes, I love Raye. I think this is the one we are going to get. If Konami Animation Studios ends up making an anime, I think they have hinted that it's going to be the Sky Striker stuff from the running manga, and that would be fine. I have no problem with that. The manga ended. Oh, did she kill Hitler? Yes. Oh, great. Kinda. I'd say Fur Hire, not only because it's an underappreciated archetype in general, I know what you are, but also has some small pieces of lore within its concept art in one of the card game artworks. I just see a lot of potential for a small but neat OVA. Oh, they're all chained up. Okay, this is pretty cute. Why are there so many people just like chomping at the bit for direYGO storyline? What is the storyline of direYGO? He shows up and then he leaves, and then he shows up and then he leaves, and then he goes ice skating. The obvious answer is Sky Striker, but I do want a slice of life anime about the adventures of the White family. You have me, first off. And secondly, yes, I want to see White Prince detained at the border for trying to smuggle in counterfeit skull servants. Look at that's what they're doing in this image. Give me the tournament arc this archetype deserves. It's even in the same manga class as the original series. Who's your money on? Mine's on Heavy Borgar, but that's because I'm an American. World Legacy. I mean, World Legacy is probably the other answer. It is the first Yu-Gi-Oh storyline that was actually good. A story about Shape Snatch as a mercurial anti-hero investigating the ill doings of an occult aristocracy, going toe-to-toe with weird characters like Baron of the Fiend Sword. Anything that brings up strange forgotten normals. I mean, they could. I don't really understand why they would. The Nouvelle Restaurant. It can be a fictional drama like The Bear or a Gordon Ramsay style reality show. It's fucking bricked. I don't know. That's maybe what he would say. The Crystron, Magispector, Ignite, Dynamis, Draco Slayer, Amorphage lore that turns into Zodiac, True Draco, True King lore. It's big enough for several seasons. The problem with this one is that it's not comprehensible. To this day, people can't decide who Metaltron is or why there's 9 of them. We don't really know what happened here. Here we got True King of all calamities blasting at the wrong masterpiece in one of the zoos. Here we got one of the zoos jumping at True King of all calamities. I don't know. What the fuck is happening here, dude? The Futuristic City series, a bunch of seemingly unrelated stories that start tying into a larger narrative with the S-Force at its center. IP Masquerena and Shiomaru, the Live Twins, You're Finished, Psy-Frames. Oh man, I would kill for this. The S-Force stuff is really interesting and unfortunately just doesn't get any love because the cards are so pee-pee-poo-poo bad. Like, if any of them were even remotely playable, people would be like, oh man, do you think Aurifist is gonna kill Redoer at the end of the season? God, I love how Mask looks in this. The spirals. Oh, I can't believe it took this long to get to the spirals. The spiral would be such an interesting one. The intrigue, the double crossing, the fact that Spiral Sleeper was a little twink before he became a daddy. Sangan and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, immediately followed by, we've got to get the story of Sangan getting on the wrong bus, carpooling with forbidden spells, arrested for smuggling illegal contraband. It's what all the kids are asking for nowadays. A gritty Sangan prison escape story. There's no way it shouldn't be the dual terminal lore first, right? I mean, I can think of one reason, because they want people to watch it. It's one of the most interesting, no, and lengthy, yes, storylines in Yu-Gi-Oh! This could feed like 10 seasons, and none of them would be watchable. I hate to keep handing Konami money. I hate to keep trying to lead this horse to water and make it drink. I'm trying to give you people a blank check. Make the branded anime. Make the Sky Striker anime. Make the Ojama Slice of Life anime. And then pay someone to make an adults-only Vsauce Starfrost anime. Farfa says, okay, hear me out, blah, blah, blah. Here's my funny response that doesn't take the prompt seriously. We get it, Farfa. You're above it. Here's Jaxel, also riffing. At least he has the decency to be funny here.